The airwaves all week, and especially yesterday, were full of chat and analysis about the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement. This week, 25 years ago, was full of drama and fragile hope. Irish Prime Minister Bertie Ahern, on the Monday of Holy Week 25 years ago, lost his mother to death. The day before, in his own words, he dithered about calling around to see her at home, and then she suffered a major heart attack. Full of remorse at not popping in home earlier on the Sunday, Bertie, in his own words, describes the unusual step that he took. What I did then, on the Monday night, I went up to the Mater Hospital because I said to myself, "Jays, me ma's dead, and here am I going to be gone half the week." I went up and said to the nuns, "Look, do you know what I want to do? I want you to use the keys to open the morgue and let me alone." And they did that. They would have moved her into another room if I'd wanted it, but I didn't want that. I turned on no light nor nothing. It was just the morgue as it would normally be at night. One can imagine the emotions and poignancy that circled Bertie Ahern's mind as he sat in the darkness for 3 hours. Matthew's Gospel urges us to look out for an angel with you in the tomb moments of our lives. Matthew helps us imagine that when resurrection happens, an angel comes down from heaven and rolls the boulders in our lives aside. Then suddenly we no longer feel the stone's weight in our lives. In recent research completed in the Republic of Ireland amongst young people about their knowledge level about who helped deliver the peace process, Monica McWilliams, who led the Women's Coalition movement, is hardly remembered at all. Though pivotal to the peace process, she is forgotten. When asked about the results of the research, McWilliams replies, "There's a kind of dispiriting, disillusioned view of who was making peace. We know peace is built by small actors day to day, and they tend to be a majority of women. But post-conflict combatants can get romanticized when they feature in movies. And when history books are written, it is men that are remembered." It seems that something similar happened with the resurrection. In all the Easter Gospels, it is the women who go to the tomb and meet the risen one. Women were the first witnesses of the resurrection. It is argued that women have a feeling for birth and death. Women have a healthy intuition of what awakens life within us. The Easter Gospels invite us to pay particular attention to what women have to tell us today, at home in the family, at work, or in politics, or in personal encounters. Matthew's Gospel describes the guards at the tomb as shaken and frightened. The guardians at the tomb stand for the political dimension of the resurrection. I recently listened to Martina O'Toole, who grew up as a teenager in North Belfast during the Troubles. Martina describes how when we were younger, we were told the front part of the waterworks is our side, nationalist, and then the back part was the other side, unionist. So we were always told, don't go round the far side. Don't play on the swings around there. She adds, It was annoying because the Protestant way was quicker and they had the better park. As a sign of the peace dividend emanating from the Good Friday Agreement, Martina's friend Siana now describes how she takes her 11-year-old son to the park and children of all religions just go off and play. Christian faith nourishes us by helping us to perceive that when all else seems to be dead, signs of resurrection suddenly spring up. In the midst of darkness, something new always springs to life and sooner or later produces fruit. On raised land, life breaks through. Hints of heaven can emerge from drab places. Holy Saturday is the day that helps us to glimpse the reality that love is stronger than hate. Easter is not about escaping into heaven. It's about recognizing this evolving earth as God's body and our true home. The risen Jesus meets the disciples back at their jobs. He meets the women in their very human grief, and two people walking along a road. And first of all, a very human friend, Mary of Magdala. He does not leave the world, he re-enters it as it is and reveals its radiance. Amen.